Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch something brand new, RahXephon. This is not one that I've seen at all before, but Theta, you've seen before. What do you got to tell us about it?
Well, I once watched this when it was originally airing 21 years ago. So, I always describe this as the better Evangelion. Like, this is the show to watch instead of that one.
That's already got me excited.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember the analogy I used before. To what Symphogear is to say a Magic Girl anime, RahXephon is to the mecha anime.
So it's gonna go real hard, people are gonna die, and there's gonna be musical numbers.
There's going to be musical numbers and you're going to get lost due to a lot of stuff that seems almost incomprehensible at first.
I can't wait. To some extent, there's nothing that's more fun than just a splattering of confusion. I mean, I did watch Serial Experiments Lay-In.
Okay, not that incomprehensible. Also,
Good. We're lowering the bar there. This is great.
Also, this had a great art style back when it first came out, so I'm hoping that holds up.
Right. That's always a good hope.
Also, I think it should be said that this was a Patreon request. So, sorry, I came unprepared. So just look below me here for the thank you note to said patron, which I will include post-process.
Yeah, check it out on the doobly-doo. Thanks for sending us this to watch, and we're definitely excited to see it.
I want to try to front load you with information, but the first episode kind of does it, and I don't want to spoil the reveals of the first episode. I want to say the show is full of great character interaction that you might not understand until well into the series.
Right,
So,
we're not exactly going back and rewatching episodes in our sleep or anything here.
right.
So I think more
No.
appropriate.
Sorry. I don't mean rewatching. I mean character interaction is vital, but you might not understand it until those characters explain it because the characters themselves might not understand.
So, Theta, I think there's only one thing that's necessary for this then.
Okay.
We need to keep track of the first time, or rather, how long it takes until I ask, what? What is this? What the hell is that? I think that is going to be my measure for this series versus Evangelion.
Alright, we'll start off with how long it takes, and then we'll see if it ever transgresses to how many times.
Right. So if you see a counter in the bottom of the screen that says how many times Griffin is confused, well, you'll know exactly how this is going to turn out for me. So, future people, let's go ahead and watch. Ah, this is what I get for staring at the sun. Yep, yeah, there it is.
Griff, I don't mean to be mean, but you're already wearing glasses.
It can't get much worse. Oh, this is nice. This is good music.
Normal time and Tokyo time.
What was the difference in that time period? I think it was like 11 hours?
There was a lot there, Griff. There was a lot on that watch.
That's true. It's a very informative piece of UI right there. Ah, it's diegetic.
戦の色翼きしむ始まりの音
I said it was the better Evangelion, not that it didn't share things with Evangelion.
So is this their national anthem? Is that going to be the leitmotif here?
giant dome-looking thing, huh? Oh,
Ah,
Overlord.
classic dome.
Invasion of the Capital is also what this is called, apparently.
I wonder what's gonna happen in this episode. I think it's gonna be an invasion. For those of you out there who don't know, Overlord was the name of the invasion into France during World War II after Germany had occupied it. Until it changed into D-Day. Overlord was the secret code name for it. Or maybe that's just for one particular beach. He's a good painter. And he did that all without sleeping through the night. Yo, that chair's Fulbright.
I'll be late today because of work. Good luck on your mock test.
Always a little bit late. This is kind of like somber music for just, you know, waking up in the morning, doing your stuff, getting breakfast, and going to school.
2 massive clues have already been presented to you, Griff.
That's his mother, isn't it? Who is also a secret spy. So you put the tracker on him, but you're still following him around? I mean, I can only assume that's what the diamond is.
何をぼーっと突っ立っているのかね。
なんだ朝日奈かよ。
なんだとは失礼ね。
相方は？
あっち。
チーズ。チーズ。
Jeez.
That's gonna be my grade from now on.
誰かに見られてる気がして。
うおー、ストーカーですか。モテモテくんだね。
お前な。
That's right, harassment is funny. Ah, they're just being friends. This is cute.
やだもう遅刻しちゃうよ。
おい、急げよ。
ほら、神野くん、急ぐ。
ああ。
早く、鳥がちょっと待ってよ。
はい、こちらにはいらっしゃいません。最悪接触した可能性も。はい、わかりました。
Okay.
至急手配します。はい。
Oh, he didn't need breakfast after all.
第一次防衛戦を突破されたらしい。
C プラス O2
間に合うかな。
なるようにしかなら
Like I said, I haven't watched this in 21 years. So it's like re-enjoying the thing that got me into this
最後
anime.
まで努力はするもんだろ。やっぱ
I don't know why they were talking about ozone. I guess they're going to a chemistry test.
You're getting hit with clues left and right, Griff.
なんだよそれ。
The problem is you don't know what they're clues for because you don't know the context.
I have a couple clues in mind. I know that they are clues, and I'm trying to piece it together. And so far, I just need more clues.
もう男はすぐかばい合う。
Oh, well, they said what?
はい。試験会場へは別のものをやりました。はい、わかりました。そのように動きます。どう動くんだ。軍のヘリでも調達するさ。
That's some hella improvising right there. That's like GTA levels of improv. I guess we'll just steal a military chopper and continue the job. Terror attack.
おい、守れ。守れ。
All your friends are dead.
朝日奈。
神野。
No comment.
無事か。
This is some nice music.
Glad you like it. The kind of theme the rest of the show is gonna work with.
This is gonna be playing non-stop for 30 minutes in the future, huh?
What if the whole series is this looped in the background of every scene? No matter emotional context or not.
すぐ助けよう。
It's off-key kind of piano, just like to amp up tension, which is neat.
Also, you know, the non-normalcy of what's going on.
Yeah. It's the everything is wrong moment. Yeah, it looks pretty wrong.
なんだよ、誰もいないのかよ。うわ
そこの民間人邪魔だどけ
Yeah, he doesn't have much of a choice about that. Ah, right into the pile of debris. A very safe landing.
I guess it helps he also has a backpack to cushion the fall.
They're fine.
As long as his hand is still hanging out the thing.
Yeah, he's just trying to wave hello. Ah, there's the trauma.
しっかりしろ。男でしょ。もう何よこのくらいの傷で。
I guess she just assumed that they would be there and didn't use that sooner.
Well, I mean, you saw him get on the thing, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That is some aerial maneuverability right there, jeez.
But not completely unrealistically so.
They haven't shot a year at us yet, have they? Because it's always funny if it's just like, the year 2020, we have 6 degree of freedom fighters.
Can't say a word, Griff. You may have spotted one of the massive clues of the show, though. Asking what year it is.
20E1. Are the...
なんだよ、勘弁してくれよ。
That's what you get for not eating breakfast, man.
守るたちの助けも呼べやしね。うわっうわっ
I guess I would note that it doesn't seem like there's anyone else around here evacuating, but they probably did it before he got a chance to. Is my only assumption.
That's fair. That's a fair thought.
Or, this is all a dream and all the people didn't exist in the first place and he's the only real person. Yeah, I'm ready for anything. Like music. Alright, this has gotta be like 3 or 4 measures already. That's just nice. Still going?
Yeah, you remember that painting that he drew? Or painted?
ねえ、君そんなとこいちゃ危ないよ
Ah, good, she finally took a breath. Jeez. I was wondering.
君は三島レイか
Gotta put something in there for the commercials.
三島
Back from our commercial break. Ah, orange soda. I like lemon lime.
生き返った
Anders, they keep rigging the machine.
そうなの。
ああ戦争だよでも驚いたよなこんなところで三島と会うなんてさ
それは私も。だって神なく。
Okay, so they know each other.
ま何にしてもよかったよな一人より二
It's
人
not just someone he saw in a dream, that's good.
ほんとよかったよ。
にしてもさなんであんなとこにいたんだよあもしかしてお前もん 三島 三島
Here's the siren's call again.
三島
歌
歌
どれ
Oh, so it is in universe. That was a 90-degree turn.
神野くん大丈夫かな
あいつなら
Comments I want to make but
理由
can't.
は
フィーリングかな
聞いた私がバカでした
So other characters do hear it. Oh, here we go. This is the Evangelion moment. These are the angels. Nice forehead laser, very good.
That's more like a Halo thing, it was like.
True.
防衛軍の秘密兵器かな
神野くん
A secret weapon of the Japanese Defense Force. Yes, of course. That must be what it is.
Well, I mean, it's attacking the things that are attacking them. So you assume it. I think he's assuming it's on their side.
I don't know, the design of that tells me alien. But they're free to assume whatever they want. So there's someone psychically controlling it. I think this is my what moment. I'm gonna give that. What was?
Also a Japanese special defense officer.
Push up the gashes. Get in the mech, Shinji.
オリ発見しました
Nobody's in the subway, but that's like the typical bomb shelter thing to do.
Well, you saw a lot of people that looked like they were the entrance of a different subway. Oh, I wonder if
Visual
this
metaphor.
Yeah.
三島三島
I'm sorry, I'm too busy posing for the camera.
ええ
我々は政府のものです。
政府
説明している暇はありません。我々とご同行願えますか。
おい、来たぞ。
さあ。
ちょっと待てよ説明ぐらいちゃんとしろよ
I think that explains everything.
ダメよ。
Okay. Oh, you're gonna pick up the gun? Oh, they're okay, the government even are aliens. What?
Yeah, it's such a good show.
It's like everything was coming together. I'm putting it all together. It seems like it makes sense. And then alien blood.
そうね正義の味方ってどこかな
は
だって助けてあげたじゃないお礼くらい言ってほしいな
You can thank me by giving me the gun that someone just threatened you with. Now I get to threaten you with it.
じゃあどうも危ないところを助けていただきありがとうございましたじゃあ僕はこれで
なんで違うかったりしたのかななんて思ったりしてる教えてあげる私と来たら青一のことこの世界のすべてを
Okay.
俺年上に興味ないんだ
Ah,
So they already had him marked.
such a massive slap in the face that was.
何が正義の味方だよ
いいのいいの
Champion justice, whatever. She's the person with the gun. Wait, what? Hold up. How did you get there?
あ待って綾人くん
発車します閉まるドアにご注意ください
Much like Evangelion, I hate our main character for different reasons.
What in the scene makes him hateable, though? I need your interpretation.
Because you don't know things yet.
Alright, I don't know anything. I just know that he ran away and followed the ghost.
Because you don't know how sadly depressing that moment was right there.
神谷君
For that,
She's dead, though, isn't she?
私たちどうなっちゃうの
大丈夫僕が守る
because you don't understand. But I said character interaction is important. But sometimes the characters themselves don't know things.
Right. And our main character does not know a single thing yet.
どなた様もお忘れ物のないようお願いいたします
Yeah, don't forget the gun, Shinji. So the girl is not real, like 100%, right? She is entirely a figment of his imagination.
どこ
わからない
Or an
Wow.
alien.
RahXephon has all the existential depth of Evangelion as well. So,
行くしか
there's so
ない
many things to read into once you start understanding what you're seeing.
So, is this his mind palace then? This ain't a normal subway stop. Alright, we got... So the subway connects to this weird tunnel that also has... more giant robots.
防衛軍の秘密兵器か
ラーの間に向かっています
フォルテシモも出して
ですがそれでは
出しなさい
フォルテシモ出します
Alright, we got robot number 2.
They're not really robots. They've already named them. So if you didn't catch that, then I guess.
I think they named that particular one that he was in the room of as Ra, is that right?
No, he's approaching the room of Ra.
Okay. What's the proper noun they're using for them for? Before I just keep calling them robots forever.
Golem.
Golem. Okay.
No, Dolem with a D.
空
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, they said that.
それじゃあここは
神谷君
どうした
あれ
There's floating architecture. This is already extremely more worrying.
卵
They're not created. They're born. Well... What? Wait, did they build a fighter jet around a smaller fighter jet? Alright, that's the actual what moment. Wait, multiple what? 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 Okay, torturing Shinji. We're back to what I understand now. That's right, hold that whole note.
目覚めて綾人目覚めなさい
Get in the mech, Shinji. Alright. So now the question becomes, so what does all of this mean? Oh, she's alive. That's what we're gonna find out in 24 episodes.
No, there's a lot of reveals that come real quick.
これがムー私たちの敵
So the
Damn.
Mu haven't revealed like anything about like their own attack patterns yet, right? The golems are not made by the Mu, right?
There
Despite
are some incredibly major reveals that you have not gotten. Like, for instance, when I was saying a bunch of clues have already been given to you,
Mhm.
one of those would have been the pictures in his room before he left.
Oh, like
Would-
in the background and such.
Yeah, would have indicated major things to you.
Sorry, I was focusing on the chair. I thought the chair was important because they lit that up.
When you started meeting other characters, those pictures in the background would have been a big indicator. Like I said, no fault to you. You don't know what to look for yet.
Right, exactly.
Once things start getting explained, you can like remember back and be like, "Oh shit," because that's what'll happen. You'll have tons of "oh shit" moments, backward realization.
So he does paint the future then.
I will say that's not a major plot point at all. I don't remember this happening beyond this one picture that he painted at the beginning.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
But that is heavily related to some major reveals.
Oh, next time. A broken egg. A silvery dream.
知れども知り得ぬ見知らぬ友憧れとまどろみに染まる午後の色響く大いなる翼その旋律をもって少年をいざなう
Right, he does get the giant robots.
の名を知る者ラーゼフォン第二楽章新人目覚める世は音に満ちて
World suffused with sound. So they are fighting the noise.
There were some major hints in there too. In the text. I mean,
Are you sure? Because to me, from my perspective, it only reads as overly flowery.
No.
Except maybe one or two lines.
no, there are some major hints in there. But again, these are things that you have to know that they're hints. So backward looking, like maybe an episode or two in the future, you can look back at this and understand the clues and hints and references that are being made to the world that you do not know what is going on.
So let's at least take a look at the episode here and talk about that a little bit. So our main character, I'm perfectly fine with him. He seems like kind of an ordinary dude. He seems perfectly fine. I don't hate him like everyone hates Shinji, that's for sure.
Once again,
so he's already got good points.
Before you go into your thing, I will say I will not talk about the things I can't talk about.
Yes.
And I will do my best to answer or dive in with you as much as I can.
I think the episode here has a good grasp of tension. It did that very well. Things went I was continually interested in what was happening, even when they decided to stop, sit down, and just talk for a while. So that's very interesting. There's lots of mystery elements. I'm enjoying that here. And it gave me what I wanted, which was to be utterly confused about what was happening. And towards the end, it just ramped that straight up. That was great.
Let me
The
ask
mystery
you.
egg. The mystery egg makes sense. Everyone knows the mystery egg, but the reveal of the spaceships definitely was a not exactly what I was looking at.
Well, let me ask you, as sort of a prompt, I guess.
Okay.
What do you think the overarching story, not the character story, but the story of the episode was, given what you saw from the carrier group outside, to the name of the episode, to what was going on in the city as a whole?
So, we have the carrier group, which is some country or group that chooses to attack the capital, which has its defense force. The defense force has control of golems, which are special weapons of theirs in some capacity. And then the Mu show up, who are aliens with spaceships, and I don't think they've specifically fired a weapon yet. So, if I were to piece this together, my expectation, or at least what I would maybe write, would be the carrier group is in league with the Mu and began this attack to soften things up and or force reveals. So
Okay.
that the Mu can come in and then do their thing.
Okay, so my first thought to that is, it does seem like those jet fighters are super advanced, right? Like almost alien advanced, right?
Exactly. So that's actually a very good point in the favor of they're already working with the aliens.
Cool. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just
Mhm.
throwing out things to notice, because you'd also noticed how they're like making crazy combat turns and everything.
Yeah. Literal right angles, yeah.
Right, right.
Amongst other 6 degree of movement turns and such.
Also of note, because you saw it, the people that were going after the main character, who you saw previously the mother sent out to get, because you saw them in their house talking over the wire to the mother, had blue blood. And the
So
mother,
he's an alien then.
and
Got
the
it.
mother is in the control room of the defense force of Tokyo, telling them what to do.
So wait, then the aliens are attacking themselves? Wait. What?
And I did already give you one outside hint, because you said, "What year is this?" And I've already told you that itself is a clue.
Right, and they haven't stated that in the text in this episode, correct?
No, they haven't. That's why I called
Okay.
it. That's why I called it an outside clue, because you said the question before it had any meaning.
Good. Glad to know I'm on top of things at the very least.
And I think there's at least one more thing that you've missed that I want to bring up, just so that you have full context. I mean, if you were around watching this in 2002, it's entirely possible you could watch it a second time and catch it. And I think I'm actually going to go back here on the playthrough to see if I can get you a timestamp.
Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and get it.
Let's see, it's before. See, I'm at 59.
So are there 2 groups of aliens? One is a resisting group and the other isn't? Have the humans actually gone ahead and the aliens are already in control, and that's why they're attacking with the carrier group that stole alien technology?
Actually, you know what? Let's just go back to the watch. The watch is the first major clue. Let's go back to that.
The watch, really? Okay, let's take a look.
Second 35. 35 seconds in, and you've already gotten the most major of clues, which answers your "what year is it" question.
27/11/24.
Normal. What did it say at Tokyo?
1507/04. They're from 20 years in the future then, aren't they? And wait, it depends on which way they read this. I'm gonna assume day, month, year because the rest of the world is sane. So 20 years in the future, they've come back with advanced technology to try to stop an alien invasion that's already occurred.
Alright, now go to... I don't know where this starts. Let's say 1 minute, 22 seconds.
Alright, let's go ahead and check it out. Huge planet in the distance.
Something huge in the distance.
Yeah.
These are major things for you to keep your thoughts on. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to explain.
I remember it visually. It looked really cool and distinct. They didn't give us a better shot of what it is, so we don't have an explanation yet.
Right.
They're already on another planet.
Again, not confirming or denying anything. These are just things that I want you to have in mind. Like, you already asked the time question, so I wanted to throw that out there, because you didn't get that long to look at the watch.
It would explain why they're after him already, and preemptively setting off trackers on him as events occur before he becomes important. People are already aware of his importance because of said future shenanigans. That would be a reasonable guess.
That
I
would
think.
be a reasonable guess.
That you can't confirm or deny, ain't it?
Correct.
So let me go.
I've blown my load. I've already said, let's look at these two major hints. You know what, actually, might be one more to look at, but go ahead, say your thing.
All right, I was gonna start throwing things back at you, and while I'm not gonna ask you anything spoilerly, I'm gonna ask you things like, so did this art style or this episode hold up to what you remember watching it over 20 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, it looks it's all right to me. It's obviously not like cutting edge for today, but
hmm
it holds up against some of the shit that we see in seasonal anime review.
Yeah, like even just looking at like the 122 backdrop here, that's good. That looks nice. This is great. Um, when they're just kind of showing cityscape, it's kind of meh, but they're putting in a lot of details. Like they had like the whole street full of like random laptop advertisements, which was great. And then they blew it up, which was also great.
Yeah, and do those random laptop advertisements hold up for 2004?
Oh hell no, they don't. I have a laptop I got 10 years ago and it's worthless.
No, I'm saying for 2004 tech.
I don't know. Let's go back. We're gonna go and analyze the laptops on display on advertisement, and we're gonna see what kind of stats they have. We're gonna see how they run. We're now doing Linus Tech Tips.
Or Phantom's Hardware.
All right. So before we start recording for Griffin Tech Tips, is there anything else about the episode that you just watched from your perspective that you really liked or that you really disliked?
Yes.
Is there any way you can phrase these in ways that are not spoiler based?
You know what? Here's the thing. If you took your headset off, would you be able to hear what I'm saying?
It'll be fine. Go ahead. Tell the audience. Tell the audience what you like. It's all good.
That moment at the subway where he like runs away from her, or he runs away from her, I really, that really gets to me because the relationship between those two characters is so vital to the future. And, you know, because if you know the show, you know what the relationship was previously. So him running away from her and her trying to be like saving him, it's kind of why I hated him in that moment because it was so very much. To wrap it up so we can bring Griff back in here, that's the major thing. That's why I hate that character, and it involves so much of what I love about the show right now, is that it doesn't spoil you for anything, while also still giving you those scenes. Alright, let's see if I can get Griff back in here. I also
I
realized
like how you also covered your mouth as if I could read your lips. That was great.
some words enunciate, so you might be understanding a word here and there. I also hope that
What's your favorite creature?
Really hope that me doing this isn't like pushing all of it right to the mic. All of that's inaudible in the end.
We'll see. Well, now that you ruined it for all of our blind listeners,
Actually, no, I said it in such a way that I hope I was still vague enough, while also describing a very specific scene, which laid it all out.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know anything, but you all know what Theta likes and dislikes. You know what I like and dislike. And you know what? I'm kind of honestly hoping we'll watch more of this. So, I think that's probably just going to go ahead and wrap it up here unless you got any final thoughts. Should I take the headphones off again for that?
No, because I think I already pointed you at two major things, which anyone who loves RahXephon might be like cursing at me in the comments that I'm spoon feeding you.
It's merely within the first episode. It's perfectly fine. That's all the text we got.
You don't know how much subtext there is in the first
There's
episode.
even more. I'm hoping there's even more because that makes me excited.
I've described stuff to the audience just now about stuff I did not indicate anything to you about. But
there we go.
That's what I'm saying. To my defense, to any future audience who loved RahXephon, As I said, if this just came out, he could have watched it a second time and found all this out on his own. So, the two major hints were nothing if he watched it a second time, and are nothing to the things I just talked to you about in secret.
Well, assuming I'm right at all, we'll see you all 20 years in the future. So this has been Stoneface Reaction, everyone. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?